Welcome back to the podcast, folks. I'm your host, Joe, True and Love. AEW Dynamite, May 7, 2025 edition in Detroit. Had some good moments, some iffy moments, but we shall talk about going into beach break, which is next week. Hangman Page, he was out there to start. He got a promo talking about Swerve and his lead up towards the finals of the Owen Hart Cup. Ospreay came out and chimed in, confronted Hangman, said basically it's not about Hangman's redemption, it's about Ospreay's ascension. Don Callis' family was out there, talked about a challenge later in the show for next week. So Takesha and Josh Alexander will face Hangman and Ospreay in a tag team match. Stokely Hathaway and FTR ran down Tony Schiavone. FTR, once again, one member will face Daniel Garcia on Collision tomorrow. Toni Storm, she won an eliminator match between Penelope Ford, Anna Jay, and Thunder Rosa. I'm still not a fan of Toni Storm in eliminator matches, but here we are. Hurt Syndicate, they were out in the ring before getting confronted by Top Flight. They were ambushed by MJF, who was told by Bobby Lashley he needed to hurt someone to get his approval. He'll get a decision next week. Nick Wayne defeated Detroit's own Rhino, who made his AEW debut. Simple match here. Cool to see Rhino, obviously a veteran of ECW, WWE, and TNA, so cool to see. Roosh, good to see him cut a promo backstage on Kevin Knight. He would attack Kevin Knight also later in the show before his match with Okada. The Young Bucks and Ricochet defeated Mark Briscoe, Mike Bailey, and Swerve. Yes, I get another chaotic multi-man match, but so on and so forth. Ricochet does fit in nicely with the Young Bucks. MJF and Will Ospreay, they had a little war of words backstage. Cool to see potentially MJF, talking with Hangman. Now Ospreay, we'll see going forward. Jamie Hayter, she had a sit down with Renee Paquette and was attacked by Mercedes Moné. They had a brawl going up on the stage, and Mercedes Moné obviously came out on top. Will Nightingale, she was challenged by Chris Allen. They'll have a match on Collision as well. Okada defeated Kevin Knight in a solid match for eliminator match for the International Championship. The Hurtson and Claudio Castagnoli against Samoa Joe. Solid main event. Samoa Joe made Claudio tap out, and obviously after the belt, waited for an attack by Powers Hobbs and Samoa Joe. They sent tall against Jon Moxley. Heading into next week, we shall see. Should be a fun steel cage.